Hello and welcome to the third and final part of my first recorded run through Binding of Isaac Rebirth for Steam. We delve deeper into the depths of Isaac's mum's womb, or closer to his mum's womb. Those guys must be really good at necking. They must practice every single day of their lives. Near the end though is where the run goes pretty bad. It gets pretty bad. I make a few mistakes, a few errors, but that's not until the very end of this part where it goes wrong. You'll see why. Some of the mistakes though were beneficial. One of them is the accidental use of the item again. I just never learned my lesson. What's my age again? I went to the year 3000? What am I talking about? So there's an arcade at the bottom. I managed to unlock it. I can't remember if it's with the use of a key or a coin. It's an arcade, so it's got to be a coin. I save that for a bit later. Until then, I take down these brimstone guys. These brimstone flabs, if you like to call them that. Now, what I noticed is this guy, instead of having a brain, it's Isaac's head. Isaac's face, rather. A bit odd. Talk about Two-Face. Ouch, I should have really realised that there was a freaking bomb in the rock. Haven't been to the opticians in a while. That's what everyone else wants to know, right? About some random British guy talking about, oh, I should really go to the optician. Oh look, it's Flengabung, I think I called it last time. And there's Larry Jr. Well, Larry Jr.'s, there's three of them. Piece of piss, thanks to the penetration, if you will. Okay, I'll stop using that. Well, it's not really a joke. I'll just stop saying that. This is the room of the cards. There's enough cards to fill up a card building society. These guys are annoying. They don't want to pop out unless you're like a few meters away. I didn't know which cards to pick because you only have one at a time. So I think in this case I picked the Hermit, which allows you to spawn in a shop or a random room or something like that. What is it with brimstone in this floor? I encounter brimstone pretty much in every room I get into near the end of this run. And for once I have enough keys to enter some of these rooms. Relight my fire. You guys are wriggly ugly munters. Wriggly gliggly. Ever been hurt by a fly? Yeah, me neither. If it was The Fly, played by Jeff Goldblum, then I can see why somebody would get hurt. Giant ugly thing he was in that film. And that was before he turned into the Fly. Ooh. So yeah, fight off a few anuses. I mean, cushion for the pushing, I'm all for, but this is ridiculous. Especially one that shoots blood at you. That's the lesson for today, folks. If you're fighting off against anuses with your tears, be very careful. So I get a few bombs and another key. Keys were very generous in this floor, because there was absence of keys in previous floors. Face up against Chub. No biggie, no problem. He's easy to dodge. All you gotta do is provoke him, so he attacks and dashes towards you and then just dodge. Doesn't even bother turning. It's a real shame because he looks so happy. He just wanted food. Even if it was me, well not me, but Isaac, Yet again I find a gold key. I was thinking about it, maybe it's for that, you know, skull room, that skull door with the bars on it. Maybe it opens if I use the gold key on it. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. So I fight off a lot of these chubby funsters. Pretty easy. They're slow and all they do is fart. Very intimidating. I don't think that when they fart they do anything. Correct me on that. More chubby funsters. Is that the right term? I apologise if you're offended by that. My grammar no good. So I get a pill. Explicit diarrhea. I will not be using that unless I have no choice. In dire straits. Get a soul heart, which is very helpful. I lost the others somehow. So this, I get a Super Mario Brothers cart which allows to jump. Imagine that. Imagine if you just picked up Super Mario Brothers cartridge and it just allowed you to jump like 10 feet. That'd be awesome. But I don't decide to go that route as you say in North America. And I just stick with the old level skip, because why not? This was accidental. I didn't mean to spawn in this room using Hermit, but I keep getting confused with the bomb button and the item button. So I pressed the wrong one and ended up here fighting it off against Greed, which was really easy, not a problem. Gave me a new item, which gave me 50% off all purchases from shops, which is sweet. Sometimes accidents do happen, but for the best. Sometimes the best things come from accidents. Like for example, like a hit song, maybe. Just random notes and all of a sudden you got a #1 hit. Fast forward a little bit here. I stop here because I used the level skip. Slow it down and here we go, down to the womb, this is the first time I ever entered the womb in Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Not the first time I ever entered anybody's womb. I don't know how that would be physically possible. Utero, rather. What's the difference? So yeah, a lot of these brimstone blobs. Yeah, brimstone blobs I'd like to call them. I'm sure they have a real name, but I couldn't be bothered researching it. All I wanted to do was just get these guys out of the way so I could open these rooms. There are quite a few of them, so if they're off screen, boom, you're dead. Yeah. The worst thing about playing in Utero is the fact that some enemies bleed, and if you touch the blood, they hurt you. Bit of foreshadowing there as to Samson's fate. So I finally take out all of these brimstone blobs, and I then face off against what appear to be rolling heads of fish heads. I thought something smelled fishy around here. Whatever. So I take out these guys. This is the first time I encountered these guys, so I was a bit overwhelmed by how many there were, their pattern, not knowing exactly how they attack. But all they do is just roll around like a monkey ball or a football or anything that's a ball. Then I realised, oh yeah, the batteries refill my energy meter for the level skip. I could have just used it then and there, but I felt like an explorer. I just wanted to carry on, get a few more trinkets and get a bit stronger, harder, better, and faster. Like those two robots. What's their name? Johnny number 5 and Robocop? I think that's their names. It's not their names, man. I know, I'm just pulling your leg or arm, depending on if you have one or the other or you have both. I like the grainy effect of the video. Now these eyes remind me very much of Rayman, you know, with those eyes, and Bongo Bandlands, I think they're called, Bongo Land. Ah, those were the days. Oh, what a surprise, I died from the blood, drained from the brain. Well, that's me gone. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Oh, and stay safe and stay in school. I definitely recommend that. So yeah, dead.